Hi, everyone. Ever since I can remember, music has been a part of my life. From when I was very little, my parents encouraged my sister and I to embrace the stage and share the joy of melody and lyrics. I must have been 5 or 6 when this photo was taken, and the girl behind me, who's unfortunately cut off in the picture, is my sister. We were born in India, and soon after we moved to Yemen, where we were blessed to have a wonderful childhood. The Yemen back then wasn't the same as the Yemen that we read about in the news today. But all that changed one day when the civil war broke out between North Yemen and South Yemen. And my family and I were stuck in war for a week before the Indian government repatriated us back to India. And this was the first big transition in my life, where we were uprooted from a nurturing, caring environment, and we were thrown into another world from one day to the next. The need for stability and belonging was very strong. So given this experience and my social, cultural, and educational background, I have always been influenced to seek out a life of predictability, certainty, comfort, and stability. So as most Indians are encouraged to do, I chose a very stable career path. I didn't go the doctor, lawyer, engineer way, as a lot of Indians do, but I did do accounting and management, and with my Bachelor's of Commerce degree in hand, the world of insurance opened up to me. Yeah. And before I knew it, I was climbing the corporate ladder of the Indian insurance sector. So as you can imagine, music, slowly and steadily, took a backseat in my life. Never did I ever entertain the thought that a career in the arts could be possible, because it was too risky, too uncertain, and too unpredictable. Fast forward a few years later, and a second life transition opened up to me when I was offered 2 scholarships to study at HEC Paris. So I packed my bags from Bangalore, India, and I moved to Paris, France, with high ambitions and a future set in gold. And with my MBA in hand, guess what opened up to me again? The world of insurance embraced me. And I was very grateful to have had many opportunities in this sector in France. In my last role, I was working on product development and innovation, working on the Internet of Things, and developing new solutions around these very exciting technologies. But all of that changed one day again, when I met this man in the metro. This was in Châtelet, Les Halles. And I couldn't help being awestruck when I saw him performing in the metro. He was putting out so much of passion and positive energy into these gray corridors and sharing his music with anyone who wanted to listen. And it hit me like a ton of bricks at that point that I had to get back to music. This was the third big transition in my life. Vanu P.A., that's his name, became my mentor, my guitar teacher. He taught me everything there was to know about songwriting, song recording, and a lot about the Parisian music scene. And I hungrily gobbled up all the information that he could share with me. But this was also the time, probably the first time in my adult life, where the grains of uncertainty and the unknown were planted in my system. I was torn between pursuing music or staying steady in a corporate job. I remember feeling lost, confused. I was worried about the future. I was questioning past decisions. And I was supposed to be super happy in a stable job, and it was wonderful. But I did feel this emptiness within me, this need for going out there and searching for some other form of satisfaction and answers. And it was then that I wrote the song Easy. Easy, I believe, came to me as a gift from the universe and offered me a very powerful message. A message that simply says, take it easy. Let go, relax, go with the flow. Follow the signs of the universe and follow the calling of your heart. And live in the present moment and embrace life as it comes to you. That message is still really strong, and I hold it still very strongly with me today, and I hope it resonates with you. I had the honor of releasing my first album last year, the cover of which is behind you, called Easy, because I believe that it brings us back to the present moment, and it allows us to savor life. I keep reminding myself of this ever so often. And I'd like to take a moment now to sing this song for you, and I hope you like it. Where the wind blows, I will follow. Will you come this way with me? I couldn't think of a more perfect time or better place to give up my wings and find some liberty. Take it easy, take it easy, slow and steady, living life as it comes to me. Take it easy, just the way it should be. Easy, living life in fantasy. Where the time goes, I will follow. Will you come this way with me? Let go of grains of sand, let them fall right through my hands. Believe in me, we're gonna get just to what we need. Oh, take it easy, take it easy, slow and steady, living life as it comes to me. Take it easy, just the way it should be. Easy, living life in fantasy. You know this time gone by is the only time of its kind. Your wired mind is taken away from the sunshine. Moments go by, can't catch 'em even if you try. Each moment's another lifetime. Hey, hey, hey. Where the love flows, I will follow. Will you come this way with me? Reach for skies above through the night and up till dawn. Come and sail with me to places we've not seen. Take it easy, take it easy, slow and steady, living life as it comes to me. Take it easy, just the way it should be. Easy, living life in fantasy. take it easy. Thank you. So music took up more and more of my time, my love, my energy. And it very kind of naturally brought me through a fourth chapter in my life, which was playing in the metros myself. What a stage, what a platform the Parisian metros are. I got through the auditions. I don't know if you know, but to play in the Parisian metros, you have to audition with the metro authorities. So I got through that, and I started playing in the metro over the weekends while working in my corporate job over the week. And while in the beginning, this juggling the two universes seemed fun and exciting, over a few years, it really got to me, because the two worlds were very different. Or just to give you an example, over the week, I was in a high-flying, cushiony, well-paying post-MBA job. And over the weekend, I was perceived as a homeless person, where people would give me bananas and biscuits to eat because they thought I couldn't afford to buy myself food. The difference was really stark, and a decision had to be made. And while the answer was evident, the call to step into the unknown was very daunting. But it is that decision that I made 5 years ago that has led me to be on this stage at Paris Talks in front of you. Having the courage to step away from my corporate job and give myself a chance of pursuing my passion, which is music, and of following this, calling within me. Today, I'm an independent singer-songwriter, artist, freelancer. And while the journey ahead isn't clear at all, the ride till now has been extraordinary. Through music, I've gotten to meet amazing people and sing at incredible venues. I've gotten to grow as a person, and I've been very fortunate to contribute positively to people's lives and the world's artistic canvas. I still struggle for the need of certainty and stability and the hunger of discovery and freedom. And I've learned so many lessons along the path to where I am today. But I want to share 2 lessons with you that resonate with the theme of this event. The first one is that life is made up of many chapters. In my case, it was Yemen to India, India to Paris, an HEC MBA to being a subway singer, insurance to music, and I still sway between these various universes. What I've learned is that it's okay to write a new chapter, just as it is okay to go back to a previous chapter, if it makes sense, if you want to get a taste of something in there. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be both, and it can be multiple. The only boundaries we set are within our own minds. What matters most is to write the stories as we feel them, and to write stories that we'll be proud to read later on. As my father says, what matters most is to be happy, and the rest will take care of itself. And before sharing the second lesson, I'd like to just take a moment to say a big shout out and thank you to my support system, my sister, my nieces, my cousins, my good friends, you know who you all are. Because without their support, this journey would be pretty tough. So thank you so much for always being there for me. The second lesson that I would like to share with you is that the unknown or uncertainty is part of life. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, the unknown is out there. Our actions don't come with pre-planned results. and we cannot control the future as much as we try. Treading down a mysterious path can be very scary, but it can also be filled with awe and surprises and magic and mystery. It can take us to places we never knew existed, and it can show us what we're capable of doing. But mind you, the road can get slippery, and we can stumble and we can fall. But the growth and empowerment that comes along with that is precious. As Esmeralda Santiago says, how can you know what you're capable of if you don't embrace the unknown? What we don't know yet is what the future holds for each one of us. What stories will the unwritten chapters of our lives narrate? What I choose to believe is this, is that if we live life consciously, and if we venture out into the unknown, then at the end of the final chapter, it'll all make sense. We'll be able to connect the dots, and the pieces of the puzzle will fit in perfectly. This picture was taken several years ago, and I was just amused while preparing for this talk to where I am today. I'm nowhere at the end of the final chapter of my life, and I don't know what the future holds. But I believe that if we live with an attitude of curiosity, of exploration, of discovery, if we take calculated risks and venture out to follow the calling of our hearts, then we will be able to live more meaningful and more fulfilling lives. And I really hope that for each and every one of you in this room. So while going into the unknown is uncomfortable, I invite you to explore it. I invite you to trust it, to slow down, savor the journey, follow the calling of your heart, and take the risk of befriending the unknown and writing a new chapter, because for therein lies some of the most beautiful treasures we will ever experience. And on that note, I'd like to conclude by singing my song, Slow Down, which resonates with this theme of slowing down, taking a breath, enjoying the journey, and trusting the process. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you like this one. This always takes some time, so thank you for your patience. If only we could see, if only we'd believe that there's a plan for us, a plan that we can trust in everything we do, and all the words we speak, the many hands we shake, the footsteps that we take. And I wanna let go of all the reins on tomorrow, 'cause today is everything we need. I wanna forget the plans that we're meant to follow. Slow down and breathe, 'cause this moment is okay. No matter what they say, every low has a high, shadowing behind, and nothing stays the same. It's all part of the game. We will fall and we will rise, flowing with the tide. And I wanna let go of all the reins on tomorrow, 'Cause today is everything we need. I wanna forget the plans that we're meant to follow. Slow down and breathe. If we can live our lives one moment at a time, enjoy the days and nights, appreciate this life, no longer we'll be lost. We'll find what we've been searching for. It's right here by our side if we open our eyes. And I wanna let go of all the reins on tomorrow, 'cause today is everything we need. I wanna forget the plans that we're meant to follow. Slow down and breathe. And I wanna let go of all the reins on tomorrow, 'cause today is everything we need. I wanna forget the plans that we're meant to follow. Slow down and breathe. Slow down and breathe. Slow down and breathe. Can we all breathe? Thank you very much.